So it's Friday. What I've been trying to make sure I do is to record multiple videos so they're backed up in my memory on my phone so that I can edit them even on days I don't record and that I can keep them flowing. Let's see if I can keep this going. Now the outfit YouTube Shorts is going crazy numbers. Well, crazy to me because 10 is a lot to me. So when I see the last one I did 1,700 views, the little YouTube short of the outfit. I didn't do one for this outfit. Should I? Maybe I should. I don't know. But yeah, but my nails is not done. You know, we'll save it for another day. It's fine. Um, so thank y'all for that, for whoever's viewing that and liking those videos because I'm trying to get in more to fashion because I have a sense of style in my head that I want to live out loud and I'm not waiting anymore. So that's what it basically is. I was always cute. I always love accessories. I always had a closet full of purses, but I didn't necessarily get those moments on camera. And I want my outfits on camera because it's fun. It's encouraging. It's confidence. It's growing. It's me figuring out my style as I continue to step into the end of my 30s. So anyway, so speaking of 30s, I wanted to do a video of me now versus me in my 20s. So let's do the first one. I am not an obsessive people pleaser. I feel like I was a very bad people pleaser in my 20s. And it's not that I was ever like a carpet where people walk over me, but I very much thought it was rainbow and sunshines. Wanted it to be rainbow and sunshines and thought that everybody could be happy. It don't work like that. I feel like you have to make sure yourself is happy. First of all, you have to make sure God is happy with you. You have to make sure yourself is happy. And then of course you can consider other people, but it should never be a point to where you think that you would disappoint yourself and betray yourself so someone else can be happy. And also, you can't make everyone happy. Sometimes your happiness would just align with other people. And it's just the easy thing. You get what I'm saying? In times when you have to wiggle things, of course, we're human. We care about other people. We wiggle things around so other people could be happy. But, people pleasing is not a healthy thing. To be an obsessive people pleaser is not a healthy thing, and I very much was that. And guess what? Everybody didn't still end up liking me anyway. So you might as well make yourself happy first. So I'm glad that I know that now, and I'm glad that I'm good. A little bit of a struggle, but it's nothing like my 20s, and I'll make sure I'm happy and my home and everything is satisfied and well before anything else. And my mental. Because ain't nobody going to make sure that shit is straight but you. I used to think a vibe, second thing on the list, I used to think a vibe was always meant a deep connection or always meant a connection that I could hold on to or always meant a connection that could grow into something. It does not mean that. I realize now that I really know, more so in my 30s, that I can vibe with people and it can just be that. That don't mean they mean me well. That don't mean they meant to be my best friend. That don't mean they meant to be my boyfriend. I have an easy personality to get along with. I'm kind. I'm nice. I have caregiver energy and everybody attracts to that, especially broken and wounded people. So yes, we're going to vibe because you want something. Some people want something that feels healing to them, which is a natural thing we all do. But you have to watch who give that energy to, because some people very much plot and plan and would honestly just want to use that to kind of just manipulate you in a manipulative way. And if somebody is specifically using you just for that, that's not a friend and that's not somebody who care about you. As humans, we all want to benefit each other, but if somebody's plotting on you and manipulating you and really just seeking you for their own healing and they're not pouring back into your cup, it's just somebody that's not worth your time. Just not worth your time. Realizing that a vibe is not always a deep connection or a good connection. A vibe is just a vibe. But when you have a vibe and a good connection, then that's cool. And a healthy connection, then that's great. Next thing, if you've been watching me for a minute, you probably could tell. I mean, maybe you'll be able to tell, but I know my entrepreneurship, because y'all know I have all of the links y'all see in my description box is of the three books I put out on Amazon because I'm a writer. So the three books I put on Amazon, my website where I designed all of the items on there from my own thought process, my own designs, and the company prints the designs and my ideas onto the items. So those are my designs on those website of all of these great items, okay? And then the YouTube. My three entrepreneur things that I have constantly been feeding for years. The only last recent thing was the website, and the most ongoing long thing was the YouTube, which I've had this page up since 2013. Okay, so that's that. So what I want to say about that is, if you've been watching me for a minute, you might just notice it may feel more freeing. My spirit may feel more freeing because I don't have a pressure on myself with my entrepreneurship. It's beautiful, and I try to stay close to God and talk to God about it. I try to make good use of what I say and what I do, and hopefully it can help someone laugh, help someone heal, or most importantly, help someone know that they have to take their questions, their heart, their concerns to the higher above. Because I will always mention God and praise God in my videos because He's everything to me. So if He's everything to you, which I hope He is, then this will benefit you watching me. But it's more freeing because I put the pressure on myself before, like, people are making a money and a career from this and I'm not. So what am I really doing? People are probably looking at me as a joke. I don't see it like that no more. This is my content. This is my creation. I love to do it. And if I don't get paid for it, so be it. Maybe God just meant for me to touch a few people. And if that's what He need me to do, and there's no big audience, I'm fine with that because I'm still going to make money and God is still going to provide for me. And I have no problem stepping into my other talents with my degree and getting a job the 9 to 5 way. Ain't nothing wrong with a 9 to 5. But as far as my content, my creativity through my website, my YouTube, and writing, I will always do it because it's my content and it's a freeing thing, and other people may enjoy it and benefit from it. So my content is freeing. Entrepreneurship feels freeing to me now. I don't feel pressure. And let's speak on an emotional aspect. I've learned to handle my emotions inward better than in my 20s. I did really used to rely on my friends heavily and always have conversations, this, that, and the other, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But as I've gotten deep in my 30s, I'm more quiet. You get what I'm saying? I'm more quiet. I do have my two aunts and my uncle that I mainly talk to, but I make sure I talk to God, and I pray about it, I write about it, and I really don't care to talk too much, like just in general on the phone. Like, I feel like in my 20s I was dependent on it. Like, you know what I mean? But life changes, and you get older and responsibility, you don't get to see your friends like that, whatever the situation is. So at the end of the day, it taught me to just make sure that I depend on me, and everything doesn't have to be a conversation on the phone. And lastly, I would say, as y'all know, unfortunately, I lost my mother 1 year ago, and I would say grief has grounded me, shaped me, and shocked me in every way possible. It grounded me because it made me really realize the person that brought me into this world is not here. And if you haven't lost a parent, which I don't wish that on you or nobody, you would not know how out of body experience it is. Like, just to know that the person that care about you most and that brought you into this world is just not here. Especially if you were close and I took care of my parents. So everybody has different scenarios, but grief has grounded me there. I would say it shaped me because it's like, I don't know. I kind of had to like restructure myself and kind of had to find happy moments and kind of had to just understand and rely on my mother's spirit to always be around me, which is still hard to embody that because a fresh passing of someone, you are very more still obviously stuck on the physical loss. Even if you're connected and you know that the spiritual is there, it's very hard to not miss the physical when something is so recent. And so that's just that. It shaped me in that way. And it shocked me. Like, it shocked me just thinking about the day, just thinking about that call, just thinking about everything. It's just shocking. It still is shocking because you just didn't know when it was going to happen. And you never could prepare for it. But I have my chain on that my sister bought me of my mom. And then I have my little dog tag chain of me and my grandmother. Let me get close so y'all can see it. So, you know, usually this one stays on my wall, but I put it on today. I wanted to wear it. The one with my grandmother. So they're always with me. They're always watching. So that was the things that are different about me now versus in my 20s. So I hope y'all like this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.